In this video, I'm going to show you how to export a 3D object or 3D objects from Tinkercad into Unity for conversion into USDZ and use in Reality Composer. So when you have Tinkercad open, the first question to answer is, what exactly do you want to export from your workspace here? So in this case, I have two objects. I can export both objects, or I can export a single object. So for the sake of this example, I'm just going to export this red object here on the right. And so after selecting it, I then go to export, and here you can see it asks what you want to include in the export. So I only want the right object, so I have the selected shape already selected. I could, if I decided, export everything, so I could export both objects if I wanted to. But in this case, I just want that right object. So you will export as a .obj, disregard the for 3D print. We just want this obj here. And you will save a compressed .zip file. And once that is downloaded, you will find it as such, as the compressed zip folder that it is. Right click and hit extract all, and then extract. And then there is the contents of that folder, which are two files. There's a .obj file and then a .mtl file. Both of these files will need to go into Unity. Now, in Unity, what you can do is bring over those two files and drop them in your assets. And then, before we move on, go to Window, because you need to have the USD conversion tool. And it's not here. This is a fresh project. I need to import the USDZ package. So you go to Package Manager, as I've done here, go to the Advanced drop down and select Show Preview Packages. And then you'll scroll down to find USD, which is right here, USD, and install. And it'll take a moment. Alright, now you can close this window, and you'll now see the USD drop-down menu. So now what you can do is drag the file that has the little 3D icon on it, drag it up to your hierarchy. Now in this case, the object is huge in my field of view here, so if you double click on the object, it will zoom out and show you the entirety of it. So now, make sure that is selected, because we're going to export it as a USDZ file, as such. And then we'll save it here. I'll just leave it as Tinker. Alright, now we need to get the file onto your iPad for use in Reality Composer. I'm going to use Google Drive for this. You can use whatever method you would like. There it is, tinker.usdz. And by tapping the three dots, tapping open in, it's downloading It's a pretty small file downloading to the iPad, and I'm going to save it in my local files, and I've already got it set to Reality Composer, so I'll go ahead and save it there. And when I add it, by tapping the plus button at the top, then tapping the plus square, I guess, under imported, and then I see my tinker.ustz. Whoops, there we go. Tapping that, and then again tap it, and it's in the scene now, and you might not see your object, but that's because it's huge. So you have to zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, and there it is. It's giant. So you'll have to scale it down and maneuver it into place.